would do a flip through of the journal that I made while April and I were doing our live together, working with the King's Day celebration papers from Natalie over at LineDotArrow, and also her brown velvet kit as well. So this is a cookbook that I was not going to use, and I decided to use it in here. And so I just made a pocket here out of her. So these are like, she's thinking about days gone by. These are her ancestors that empowered her, made her into the woman she is today. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So I used some stuff that I had in my stash, and I found this, and I thought, oh, that's gorgeous. I think we'll use that in there. And then these here are the little things that I made that Sunday, where I did that mass make, and I have used these quite a bit now. It was really a nice thing to do. And here's my card number 1 that I didn't win on, so let's just stick it in there. I may decorate that a little bit more later. And then this here is, again, I had this sunflower in my stash, and I thought, well, I just decided to take one of the pieces of paper. It's not double printed or anything, just fold it in half, and this went this way because I accidentally turned it and glued it down that way, and that's the only way I could get it in. And a girlfriend of mine, she was playing with wine labels, and so the stuff that she wasn't using I was grabbing and I was putting here. You know, there's a will, there's a way, right? We use everything. And so this is just a page for writing, again using up some of my stash. And I just made this a little journaling card. You can write on it. More writing space. This here is an item that I made in my Scrap Stash and Mayhem videos. I don't remember when, but a little while ago. And then I just put these little guys in here. So this one has one too, but my paper clip is kind of in the way there to get it out. But it's in there if somebody wants to go ahead and pull it out. And so then this one here, this is this is a dangle I made a long time ago. And I have a whole bunch of them that I made, and they're just hanging there. So I pulled one off of there and put that on that piece. And then this here is just a little card for journaling, and then this here is a little tuck in here. And then this here is just a little tag. And this doesn't open. And then this is a box of labels that I had, and I just cut that off because I thought that really makes a cool pocket. And so these are just some of my scrap pieces of paper that I had left over from here. And this is again another one of those clusters that I made. And then I took one of the pages and I made this little flip on here. I did this a long time ago. This is just some scrap paper that I had hanging out, and apparently I did this at some point and lost it in my stash. And again, another wine label that she didn't want to use, and she's the keeper of the wine. And then this page here, I just took and put a piece of paper here so you can do some journaling on here. I just kind of, I thought it looked okay on there. And again, another one of those clusters. I made a lot of those clusters. And then this is the paper clip. I did this one quite a while ago too in my Scrap Stash and Mayhem. And then this here is just a piece of paper that I love that butterfly, so I cut it out. And then another wine label. And this is a corner tuck I did on the Scrap Stash and Mayhem videos. I think I'm on episode 34 or something like that. And I forgot to do one this Saturday. And I see I just didn't let my glue dry all the way, but these are just some pieces of paper that I had left over. And again, just added a piece of paper and another cluster. Another cluster. And Natalie, when she sent that package to me, she had this washi tape in there, so I've been putting it here and there, and everywhere as I use it up. And I didn't do anything with this. It's just a pieces of paper that I had printed on cardstock. I thought, well, I'm going to leave that in there. And then this one here is, this is from the bingo anniversary, bingo games, I think. And again, well, this one I did back. I just love these papers. They're just so beautiful. Oh, I gotta put something in here. I did not do that. I have to remember to do that. I put a little tuck here. Yeah. Wow. So anyways, that is here. So this page here has the pocket here and the pocket here. And then I put this paper clip in here that I don't know. It was just all of a sudden there, and all the stuff that I had been pulling out. And then this one here, I took some of the leftover and get another wine label. And on this one, I just took I took a bingo card and I just kind of ripped it in half and put some stuff in there. And then this here is just a little note page. And this one here, the other half of that bingo card. And then that goes right in here. Yes, it does. It really, really does. Except when you have trouble getting it in there. Okay, so let's do it this way. Much easier. There we go. Much easier. And then this one here is, I just took the tags and I made envelopes out of them. And so they're just little tuck spots here. Photos. And like so. And so that is my second little project that I did working with that brown velvet. I love those papers so much. And I still have much that I have printed off, so I can still do another one. All these papers they're not all from the brown velvet. Some of them are from different kits. I had a bunch of papers printed off, so I just used what I had. So there she is in all her little glory. A cookbook that never will be again, but is actually going to be used now. So thanks for hanging out with me. Have yourselves a great day. And oh, it's Monday today. I forgot about that. Enjoy what's left of your Monday. Bye-bye.